Hi everyone, today we're going to be installing the firewall permanently. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope everybody's having a safe and awesome holiday right now. Appreciate you watching the videos. And you know, right now we're coming up on 7,400 subscribers, which is pretty amazing. I've been kind of tackling this for about 2 years. And, you know, I used to, talk about, welcome to the channel about kit cars and other car topics. Well, it's really rare I get to the other topics because this car is just a beast and demands all my time. So I know there's literally 40,000 people that watch my videos. I would really appreciate it if you actually subscribe, because it's a small percentage that subscribes. And I'm kind of hoping, since I'm at 7,400, maybe we could hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be freaking amazing. And just, helps me with the channel and helps me make more content for you guys. It's kind of scratching each other's back. So today we're going to be working on the firewall. And so we're just going to hop right to it. And I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait. Alright, so I'm using blue rivets. Could be controversial, but goes along with the blue car, so I think it's going to work fine. They do definitely stand out. And they're close to the blue of the car. They're definitely a little bit lighter, but they're pretty easy to replace if you want to replace them, drill them out. There's one area that I can't really get the tool in, so I'll have to see if a hand tool will get in there. But otherwise, going pretty good. I ended up putting a piece of electrical tape on the end here because I was getting a little bit of scratch on the rivets. And so that seemed to take care of it. Or me just using my left hand, which is looser in a sense, not scraping onto it and just pulling it off, seemed to work pretty well. But these plates are super slick because of that ceramic and all the buffing. So I was just trying to get it in there, and shockingly enough, I couldn't believe how easy it went in, because I remember spending 20 minutes once trying to figure out how to get this plate in. And the last time I took these out, I really paid attention of how it came out. And I also put a little piece of electrical tape right there, and it's only on the top, so if I needed to scrape across it to get it in, it would be in. And so that blends in, you don't even notice it's there. I put a little bit of silicone behind just to give it something to adhere to. Silicone, when you have two pieces, pushed together, is amazingly. It just holds like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think any kind of, people use liquid masking tape, stuff like that. Silicone's fine. Seems to work great. So that's one side in, and now we gotta work on this side and see if we can get that one in. So the first thing I'm doing here is washing down the back area just to get all the compound residue as much as I can off. Now I primered the back of this thing, and you know, there might be some lizard skin or something that goes on here, but we also have actual insulation that's gone on the back of this wall. So I'm not going too crazy, but I'm definitely taking the major chunks of it off. The other thing that we need to do is get my grommets in for the brake system, and this is a super tight fit, so I'm going to try to get this stuff in as much as I can, put a little lubrication on it, but this might be a super huge fight actually. And once I get this in, it's going to be a fight to get the hose in there too. It's just the specs are super tight tolerances. And I added, you know, all these levels of paint, so making sure I could get it in there. It's not perfect yet, but it's in there. I'll celebrate one step at a time. So I was getting ready to install the firewall, and I got to get these two lines through those grommets over there. And I figured, man, if I'm screwing around trying to get these in and it's super tight and it's going to be a big pain in the ass, there's just so much room for air for this thing to fall and destroy the paint job. So next best thing is pull those actually off, install them into the firewall at the exact size that I need length coming out, and then I could just shove these back in there and attach them later. And I think that's going to be the safest, because not only am I dealing with that, which I can't even pin one thing on that side because it has to flip out, but this is sagging. I got to get this up, and so there's a few different dynamics going on at the same time. So I just want to make sure that I do this correctly and as easy as possible. And I don't think getting those hoses through those are going to be that easy, so we'll try lubricating them. That was way simpler than I thought it was going to be. In fact, getting these grommets in, even without painting all that, when I first put the holes in, was a nightmare. So I'm actually shocked this is all going actually pretty nice. So we got this set up. It's tight, but it's not 100% to test the car in a sense. It's just to drive, push it around the driveway and stuff like that. So it's a pretty intricate system the way it goes through here. All these little pieces and parts. And then on the other side, comes through the firewall, and then it comes up here and it actually grabs the steering wheel up here. So there's a lot of areas that need to be verified and tested, and you want to make sure that this nut is not faking you out that your system's tight. You want to make sure that nut's almost off. Make sure you're getting the Allen tight and then putting that lock on there. And I noticed as I was going through that, it was easy for it to bottom out, and it was actually the nut and not the actual screw itself. So we got that in there, and hopefully, I've kind of greased this and it's not like super tight. I want to kind of get it to kind of work its way in there, and made the mistake of painting the inside, and I had to sand it all out, so because that just closed down on the tolerances and it wasn't moving as much, and so I sanded it all out and then I greased it a little bit, and should be good to go. But turning it in the driveway a few times will probably get that thing to kind of seat in a sense, and then should be good from there.